Alright guys, just want to show you how we do this. Kind of nervous. And Nikita often cries when we start this drone. Whew.
It's okay, sweetie.
Alright, let's go. Hey everyone, we are just hiking in our new home. We're at the Jack's Point
Hiking trail.
We got the Remarkables behind us. You'll see the way we drove in was like this gorgeous beach, and it's all within like a 5-minute drive from our house.
Yep.
It is just incredible.
Does that tickle? You got sniff right up there. Hiking girl. What is that? I don't know what they call it.
God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. For those God foreknew, He also predestined to be conformed to the likeness of His Son, and that He might be the firstborn among many brothers. And those He predestined, He also called. And those He called, He also justified. And those He justified, He also glorified.
Hey guys, so we thought it would be a good idea to share with you some of the reasons why we are in New Zealand right now and why we are in Queenstown specifically.
So for those of you who have not been following along, first things first, watch our other videos. Secondly,
Subscribe!
So as you guys know, Naomi has felt called to Madagascar for...
Since I was like 12.
Yep. And so when we met, about 9 years ago? 8 or 9 years ago.
Yeah.
We met in Mozambique, Africa, and we were both at Iris School of Missions, a bit of a Bible school over there in Madagascar with a lot of practical, hands-on application mission experience. So when we got married, after we left Mozambique, we were planning on going to Madagascar right away, but we felt like God was telling us that we should be equally yoked with the same citizenship.
And Nick won, so we went to America.
Well, it was funny because at the time we were like, oh, that sounds so stupid. Like, why are we doing this? Like, let's just go straight to missions. And we have a lot of good friends that, you know, They're doing like such incredible things, and we were always watching them on Facebook and kind of getting envious while we were just kind of setting up our lives over in America. And it took about 6 years for Naomi to get citizenship in America. And right when that happened, we listed our house for sale to leave, and the
Current situation
in the world happened.
Exploded. Yep.
And so all the lockdowns started, and all of a sudden we could not actually get proper visas to go to Madagascar. And so we were kind of stuck. We had just sold our house, and we were at the point where we could get a rental in America, or we could utilize
get a rental in New Zealand.
Yeah, so Naomi's obviously, she grew up in Christchurch, so she is a New Zealand citizen, and that makes our daughter a New Zealand citizen, so they're both dual American and New Zealand citizens. And because I've been married to Naomi for 6 years, I got approval to enter as well. So thank you. So that's why we're here. That's why we're actually in New Zealand. We're basically waiting until we can actually go to Madagascar. But guys, this is like the best place to possibly wait. One of the big downsides of living so far away to Naomi's family is obviously we don't get to see them as much. Our thought process is that it's about a 6-hour drive away to get to her parents and her sister and brother-in-law and niece and nephew. And then it is
about 9 hours, which includes, 9 hours not including a 3-hour ferry ride.
Yeah.
To get to my brother and
who lives up on the North Island.
My sister-in-law. So
it's just a short day ride for us Chicagoans. It's a couple hours of traffic.
One day of errands, basically.
Yeah, so it's just one day of errands for us Chicagoans. And so our thought process is that we're still going to see them hopefully once a month, if not more. That way they can have their life, we can have our life, and still see each other all the time.
And the drive is gorgeous. And really good cafes on the way.
And they have that amazing salmon like directly on the way. And so yeah, if you saw our last video talking about the amazing salmon farm, it is incredible.
So Queenstown specifically is considered the adventure capital of the world. And for you and I, probably the most beautiful place that we've been to.
In Queenstown, there's a lot of different areas to go to, and we're not big city people. We're more, naturish. We're more nature-ish, and so I just remember when we were here.
Outdoorsy.
Yeah, I just remember when we were here a few years ago. We were leaving Queenstown, and we like Queenstown a lot. But I just remember I'm driving along. It's called the South Island Scenic Highway, and everyone's sleeping in the car. And I remember passing this neighborhood and thinking that place is just the most beautiful neighborhood. And that neighborhood is called Jack's Point, and so that is where we are at actually right now. So if you look down there, you'll see a couple clusters of houses, and that is the neighborhood of Jack's Point. So that's actually where we rented, and we just did a short three-month rental, and we have the option of extending it. But our thought process is we've never lived here. We've been here only one day before we actually got the rental. So rather than getting a long-term place, buying a place, or doing a year lease or 2-year lease or something like that, we'll just do a 3-month rental and just see how we like the area. And then not only that, the borders might open to Madagascar, and we don't know when that will actually be. Hey there, such a cute dog.
Hey, puppy.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, good job, sweetie.
Hello, yeah.
Oh, nice day, huh?
Yeah, so pretty, huh?
So some of you might be thinking, oh my goodness, 6 hours in the car with a 16-month-old. No, thank you. We traveled with her in the van for 3 months in the States, and she's still pretty good at traveling, actually. We just throw on a YouTube video for her.
We've succumbed, guys.
Yep. Our rule is only at restaurants and on long car rides. So, we try not to have screen time too much. But that means that she really does relish it when we are on the drive, and she is pretty darn good, although every now and then during windy roads she throws up.
Just like her dad.
Yep. So another thing that has been really nice about here is the climate is very mild. It's similar to those of you who are back in Chicago, similar to, or just the States, your spring and fall year round. It doesn't get that much fluctuation, but there is snow that's on the mountains, but then down in the town, in Queenstown itself, it is very rarely covered in snow. So, and then also we sleep with our windows open all night, and we have not seen one bug yet, which is very nice.
The cool thing about the seasons here is it doesn't have that much fluctuation, but at least where we're down here in Queenstown, we do get 4 seasons. So we'll get a really pretty fall, we get really great springs, which is what we're in right now, and then their winters are like the destination to go skiing on the Remarkables over there. And yeah, summers are just pretty nice, not too hot, not too cold.
Got world-class hiking around here too. This is just like a couple minutes from our house, just a little walk up a hill, and it was just spectacular, like really gorgeous. It's really close to Milford Sound, which is another massive, just gorgeous destination.
So having a baby, obviously, you know, half our life we feel like is looking at what's the coolest playground. And yeah, the neighborhood we live in, Jack's Point, it has like legit one of the coolest playgrounds I've ever seen in my life. It is, yeah, just incredible. And there's 2 of them actually. There's tennis courts as well, which is great. And she is obviously just amazing at doing hikes and going on adventures with us. And she's just such a good trooper, and we like to think she likes it. When we first came here, like one of the things that we fell in love with was their food.
How many good restaurants there
Yeah.
are, and cafes and coffee shops.
So we could be here for just 3 months. It could be a year, it could be a few years. We honestly don't know, and we're just kind of leaving it in God's timing. And when it happens, it happens. In the meantime, we are gonna enjoy ourselves and yeah, live life as, you know, we see the Bible telling us to lead our lives.
So it's our opinion that missionaries don't just have to be in third world countries, that you can do missions wherever you're at in your own neighborhood. Start with your own friends, your own community, your people, and your country. And so we have a real heart for building community wherever we're at.
So wherever we are, we like to simplify our life with 2 main teachings from the Bible, and that is 1, go and make disciples of all nations, and 2, love each other as Jesus loved us. So hence our channel name, Go and Love. So with that said, it's kind of nice because we don't have to get too preachy. It's, you know, pretty simple. It's none of us are perfect. We've all made mistakes. Unfortunately, those mistakes have got us on God's wrong side, and we are not made righteous from our works that we've done. No matter how good we've been, it's not good enough. But thankfully, Jesus took our punishment for the mess ups, the screw ups, the sins that we've done. And when we put our trust in Jesus alone, we are made right with God. And so that's the simple message. And yeah. Hey guys, well thanks so much for watching. We appreciate you all. Please like the video, comment below any questions you have about our journey, New Zealand, Madagascar, missions in general. Any questions you have, leave them in the comments below. We really appreciate you guys subscribing to our channel. I know it doesn't cost you guys anything to hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to us, just so we can share more videos with more people. And we appreciate you all so much. Thank you for watching and following along, and hope you are having a blessed day.